What's up guys, Yegi here. So those of you that don't know me, I'm a master eyelash extensions technician and educator. I own my own business for lash training and lash products, all under Yegi Beauty. But the most important thing is somebody asked me if I can share or do a video about what you need to get started with your own lash business. So if you have nothing, what do you do to get started, right? So let's go ahead and cover all of that. So I'm going to try to make this very simple and easy for you. So the very basics that you need just to get started, and then you can build up your supplies and lash business. To start off with, you do need to be licensed in most states in order to perform eyelash extensions. So you do need to get a state license, like go to a cosmetology school, esthetician program, or lash program. Some states like Texas have that now. So make sure you look into your state's Board of Cosmetology and know what you need in order to be able to legally perform eyelash extension services. Okay, so you definitely need that, and also a certificate is not the same as a license. A certificate is something that you can get in order to expand your education, to learn techniques and quality way of applying eyelash extensions, but it is not a license. It's kind of like, I don't know, a license like nurses need to be licensed. Eyelash extensions technicians do need to be licensed in most states or countries or areas. So make sure you do check with your state, country, I don't know, city, anywhere, before you start taking clients, because you do not want to get in trouble and get sued or have liability. Okay, so we want to do the right thing. Definitely worth the investment. A lot of times people take lash classes, certifications, they make sure it's right for them, it's what they love, then they go to esthetician school, or they take it while they're in esthetician school in order to be, or cosmetology school, in order for them to practice in school, you know, as they get the certification, because they don't really teach you much or a lot in beauty schools for eyelash extensions. I don't know if some schools are starting to, but a lot don't go into much detail. So that's also why it's good to do a certification course. We do offer certification courses, and we do have online classes as well if you're interested. But you can learn so much from the YouTube channel, so make sure you also subscribe. I try not to hold back and give you guys everything. The first thing that you for sure need is a massage bed. So the one I recommend is actually from Amazon. I'll link it below. It's around $100 and it's portable. It closes up so you can take it with you if you're doing mobile services when you get started. Fits in your trunk, most trunks, and it's comfortable, supports a good amount of weight. That's the best first item I would purchase, so you can have a comfortable place to lay down your model or even sit with your dolly head and practice. If you want to complete your massage bed with some sheets, because you do want to cover your massage bed and be sanitary, especially with COVID and everything going on, you want to change the massage sheets on top of the bed after every person, even if they're models and you're just practicing as a new lash tech. Okay, so again, I can link that product below. Actually, we sell some at yegibeauty.com for great quality cotton and for a pretty good price if you want to add on to your massage bed. If not, make sure you are spraying it down with disinfectant and cleaning it after each client. An alternative is the sheet papers that you can use on top that they use at doctor's offices. I do have a little hack that I do with the portable cheap massage or affordable massage beds from Amazon. I found a way to make them super comfortable. A lot of my clients are also like, oh, this is so comfortable, what bed is this? My the other place I went to get my lashes done is not as comfortable, but honestly it's a super hack, cheap, great, affordable. So I'm going to show you guys, okay, what I actually do. I get a 2-inch memory foam, like a cheap pad. I think, again, I got this on Amazon. I'll link it below. And I cut it just so it goes a little bit out of the bed, like 2 inches on each side. So when I put the fitted massage sheet on top, it almost becomes an extra cushioning. Because when you're laying down just on this massage bed for 2 hours or more, if somebody's new or they take longer to lash, well, this side got discolored from the massage bed, but you know, switch it out once in a while. Anyways, you keep a clean sheet on it and it's always clean. If you're laying down on this for 2 hours or more, it does get a little rough on your back or your client's back, so this cushioning helps a lot. And I've had a lot of clients tell me that my massage bed is so much more comfortable than other people's, and they think it's a much more expensive massage bed, but nope. I still use the same massage bed. I just put this cushioning and I make it stay in place with this fitted sheet, okay? And if you don't have to open and close your massage bed, you can just leave it like this. If you're not taking it anywhere with you and it's just in your salon or in your space, you can just leave it like this. If so, you can just take it out and put it back every time. It's very light and quick and easy to do. Plus, what I do is I leave this one on with the cushion and I put a clean one on top if I'm going to use it. But with COVID times, you definitely can use or should probably use the paper disposable massage sheets until things get back to normal. Another thing, if you want to add to your initial supplies, is I would get a wedge pillow for your clients, because if your clients are comfortable, they're happy, they're returning, yeah, so you want to keep them as happy as possible. This is another thing you can invest in, is a wedge pillow. You put underneath your client's legs, their legs go on top when they're laying down, takes the pressure off their back, and it makes it a lot more comfortable for them to lay there. Definitely, it's the little things that make a difference for clients. So make sure you do go a little bit above and beyond for them. If you can't invest in one of these pillows just yet, you can put actually any pillow underneath their knees, again, to support their back. One thing that you're also going to need is a small chair or a stool. I prefer the horseshoe shape one. I will link it below. I think, again, that one I get from Amazon. Trying to give you guys good quality products that are affordable, but you do need a chair in order to sit comfortably, and you want a chair that adjusts up and down to make sure that you're going to sit proper height in order not to hurt your back or your neck. Okay, so make sure you do also get a chair. You can use your household chair, but it's good to invest in a chair once you can, or if you can from the beginning. The second thing I would recommend is a training mannequin head. So you do want to practice on a mannequin head in the beginning, and then as soon as you feel comfortable enough, go ahead and practice on your live models. But a mannequin head is also a must for a beginner. So you do also need some training eyelashes with your dolly head, because that does allow you to keep changing the eyelashes on the dolly head and practicing some more. Okay, so those are called lash or training lashes. They kind of look like strip lashes, but they're made to be easier and designed for people to practice eyelash extensions with. Most importantly, you're gonna need a lash kit, okay? So you need some products in order to practice. So some of the things that goes in your lash kit that I recommend, or that you do need to start with, is the following. Had to actually think about it and have my list for you guys just to make sure I don't miss anything. I didn't want to just throw stuff out of my head. I want to make sure it's going to be a good kit, right? So you do need a magnifying glasses or a magnifying lamp. So those are two options to protect your eyes, and in order to be able to also see all the little natural eyelashes to apply the extensions properly. So you choose between one of those. There's actually a link to another video so you can see how each of them look and the pros and cons of them. Another thing you need is to hold your eyelashes while you're applying. So one option, I'll give you my two favorite options. So one is a magnetic lash pad that you can use to put on the forehead. Another one is a silicone lash holder, or actually three options, or you can just put it on a tissue and tape it on the forehead, as long as you're being super sanitary and gentle with the client. Another thing you need is, of course, your liquid, so your glue and your primer. So you want to pick a really good glue and a really good primer. Those are like the key components of what makes eyelash extensions last after you get the technique down. Your glue, you don't want to select a super fast drying glue just yet. If you're a beginner, you do want to do like a 2 or 3 second glue in order to give you enough time to apply the extensions. Okay, once you get faster and better, then you can use a half a second or a 1 second glue. You're also gonna need under eye patches and tape, or you can only choose to use tape to tape down the bottom eyelashes. That's a key product that you're gonna need in order to work properly. You would also, as somebody, you know, that does lashes, especially if you're new, you do want to have a lash remover. Okay, so you might have heard people removing them with oils or rubbing them, pulling them. I don't know, any other crazy things you've heard, but no, you do want to have a good quality lash remover, and I would recommend a cream remover because it is thicker in consistency and it's easier for you to use that to remove the natural the extensions off the natural eyelashes, especially when you're new, just in case if something doesn't go as planned. It's also kind of like a confidence piece, so if you are practicing on your friends and family, you don't have to worry about them looking bad or gluing anything crazy together. You can use a remover to gently remove the extensions. Of course, you need tweezers. I recommend 2 sets of tweezers, but at least you need 1 set. And by 1 set, what I mean is at least 1 straight tweezer to apply classic eyelashes, 1 curved tweezer to apply volume eyelashes, and a different curved tweezer that's made for isolation, so you can go ahead and isolate. You will also need some lash wands and micro brushes. So lash wands to brush the eyelashes. You can use it in order to in the removal process, and the micro brushes, you use that mainly to apply the primer before starting the application. So you also need something to hold your glue while you're applying. So you need either a glue ring to hold your glues. Usually people put that on their finger and it's closer to the eye, it's easier to use. Some people use a jade stone, or you can use little glue stickers to hold your glue. I've even seen some people just put it actually on top of the tape, but my favorite is just to use glue rings. They're disposable, they're cheap, and it makes my life easier because it's so close on my hand while I'm applying. It makes me go a lot faster. Okay, the last thing you need besides the different types of eyelash extensions is a fan. So you do want to have a small fan. I like the small rechargeable portable ones in order to dry the eyelash extensions, because whenever somebody is getting eyelash extensions and they open their eyes without the extensions being dry, it does sting or burn. No matter what glue you're using, that happens from the fumes of the glue. Even if the glue is super fumeless, it does sting. So you do need a fan to really dry the eyelashes really well, and before your client or your model opens their eyes. So any fan works, but I would keep something small and portable in my kit that's rechargeable. Oh, one other thing you do want to keep handy is a lash cleanser. Again, this item is maybe one of the things you can skip in the beginning if you're really trying to budget your items or your kits, but if you already have like a gentle oil-free face cleanser, you can also use that. But the best thing is the eyelash foam cleanser, and especially if they're tear-free, because that you can use on your client's eyes to cleanse the eyes before applying the extensions, and you can also sell it to them, or no, I wouldn't give it to them. I would have some extras and sell it to your clients to take home as aftercare products, because it is important to cleanse the eyelash extensions. Some people might think that if you cleanse them or wash them too much, they don't last as long, but it's actually the opposite. The cleaner you keep the eyelash extensions and you educate your clients, the longer they're gonna last, because no natural oils or makeup residue is gonna get stuck on there and weaken the bond of the glue. Okay, so make sure you do educate your clients to cleanse their eyelashes. Very important. Well, besides lasting long, also the health of the eye is very important. So any negative connotation you might have heard with eyelash extensions is people get infections, or they get like the eye pimples or the eyelash lice, all these crazy things. Mostly those things happen because of hygiene. It's not because of eyelash extensions. So as long as they're kept clean and the client is educated to have them clean, and of course you do want to make sure you do a good job and you're not gluing anything on the skin. That's another big factor of why they might get infected or have issues. Then you're all set. But yeah, that was my long explanation of why you should have a cleanser. Okay, so let me go over the kind of the initial eyelashes that you need in your kit. So I personally would go with mixed trays instead of single length trays because it's easier to have all the sizes you need in one tray. It's cheaper actually if you don't have too many clients in the beginning, right? Once you know the sizes you love to use and what your clients are gonna like, then you can buy the single trays, because then you can just buy only the sizes that you do use all the time. Because sometimes in the mixed trays, the very small or very large sizes, you end up not using, and it can be wasteful. But mostly the mixed trays, or at least our brand, comes from 9 through 14 or 10 through 15. We do have longer size mixed trays, or the very tiny ones like 6 through 9 mixed trays, but those can help you, you know, have a good amount of sizes in just one tray. So, and those are the most common sizes, like 9 through 14, 10 through 15 are the most common lengths used for eyelash extensions. So if I were to pick few extensions to keep in my kit, I would keep like an extension for a classic style, like a 0.15 in thickness or a 0.18 in thickness mixed tray in curls C and D if I'm doing the minimum, right? B curl is not super popular still or anymore, so C I would do for somebody who wants like an average curl, and D curl I would do for someone who wants a really really curly look. And again, you can choose a C plus or a CC, same with the D's, D plus or a DD instead of the C and the D. The main thing is it just gives it a little more curl, the CC compared to the regular C, or the C plus compared to the regular C. So some lash lines or different ones are labeled differently, and they come in either only a C or only a CC, but all the C's are about average curl and all the D's are about more curly, on the curlier side, okay? To really simplify it. So I would keep that. I would keep a 0.15 or a 0.18 for my classic set for eyelashes, and I would have a mixed tray of the C and a mixed tray of the D. And then for my volume, I would keep like mega volume or easy fanning eyelashes as my go-to for if I'm a beginner. Those are easier and actually nicer and faster to make volume fans with. I still love using those. Again, I would keep a mixed tray in the curl C and D. The ones I love to use is our mega volume 2.0s now in the 0.03 thickness, which is super thin, so you can make nice big fluffy fans to get volumes, and they're very easy to fan out and make fans with. So those are good to keep in your kit. Again, average length 9 through 14 mixed tray or 10 through 15 mixed tray. And again, you can mix those eyelashes to get a hybrid look. So if you want minimum lashes, those are kind of the ones I would just have in my kit in order to be able to do mostly any style that my beginner or initial clients ask for without me investing and getting so much products. And if you like to make volume handmade fans and you know how to do that, again, I would use just a simple Mink, which I'm all for the vegan. Our eyelashes are called Mink, but they're vegan, cruelty-free, no animal byproducts. So I would use a lash like that, and I would keep the 0.5 thickness if I'm hand making it versus the 0.03 thickness. For some reason, I prefer that, but I know a lot of people are starting to like the 0.03 thickness to make the handmade volume fans because they think they can make bigger fans and they look fluffier. But in my opinion, I still like the 0.05 because it does, I don't have to use as many to fan out, so it's a little easier to fan out, and the eyelashes are a little bit thicker and a little bit darker, so I could still see them more. But again, that's my current preference. Try it for yourself and see which one you like. But those are kind of the few items I would keep in my kit in order not to spend so much or have a crazy, I don't know, crazy initial investment. But definitely invest in yourself, invest in your products. That's what's gonna make you be a great lash tech and be able to do a great job. Okay, so quality matters. And this list, actually, I was kind of by my recommendations, I was kind of going off of the Yegi kit version 1, the class kit. I was kind of using this as reference to tell you guys what you need. So we do sell this kit as a full kit. And again, it's everything I think that you need to get started. And it does include magnifying glasses and the doll head and practice lashes. So it's kind of, you get a lot in that one kit, but I'm not really going to go over it too much. I'll link it below if you guys are interested to get all of Yegi products and just one kit. If not, you have, this video should tell you exactly the types of things you need and you can buy whatever you like. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please ask any lash questions you have or any other videos you like me to do, lash related or business related. Write them down below and I'll select one and do my next video. Well, thank you for watching. Bye.